Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris with me, Alfapiomega, and the Star Trek New Horizons mod. So we have just researched the next stage warp engine, and it's a warp engine technology breakthrough. Prime Minister, my name is Ken Mechanis, and I have been leading a team researching advanced warp technologies. I'm pleased to announce that we have made a substantial breakthrough, offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. So, exploration warp core or military warp core. So exploration warp core. These warp engines tend to rely on a single powerful warp core which offers greater range and speed and can provide more power to the rest of the ship. This comes at the expense of higher costs. I recommend we opt for these engines should you wish to rely on larger ships that require a great deal of power, or combat warp engines. These warp engines operate at higher frequencies than typical warp engines, providing more responsiveness and being able to quickly warp out of a combat situation. No, exploration warp core. Main stage type 2 exploration warp engines. And let's see what they do. Now we can go with inertia nullifier. Able Vostos snare auras. Tractor beam. Snare aura. Okay, so that's a snare, and this is a resistance to snare. Or escape pods. Let's get the escape pods. That have been way overdue, I think. Yeah, look at that technology cost. And before we go ahead, I'd like to see what that next stage warp engine is like. So this is our cruiser. And that's a microfusion thrusters. Where are the warp engines? Ah, here it is. So we had before Type 9 gravimetric manifold warp engines, warp speed plus 30. Oh, this one gives warp speed plus 70, but it gives lower weapons damage. But that's fine. Do we have it on all of them? Yes. Every single ship has those. Cool. So we'll have a lot of ships to upgrade, it seems. No, actually it doesn't. No upgrades available. That's weird. Before I end this and skip ahead, I wanted to show you that we're going with the USS Einstein into the Bellatrix system, which is gonna be Paracommission. Second Coalition has banned us from accessing their systems. Okay, I'm fine with that. We are claiming the Mizar system right now, by the way, but we really need to send the Einstein through here somehow. And I'm gonna try to maneuver the ship directly through here. It would probably be best to send it all the way around like this, because if we can get it all the way around, we won't be able to get around anything else. So you're coming here, Einstein. Where are you?
Construction complete.
What did we build? USS Jordan finished the construction in Spica. So you can go here and work there. We have the Rhine here, so we're gonna build everything here, and then the Moscowitz here. Let's get back to the Einstein. Now, fingers crossed, this is gonna be rough. If they spot us and go to intercept, we are pretty much screwed right off the bat. So I'm gonna slow it down to... Okay. They don't seem to be moving to intercept. So if I put you to go to Cestius, what spot do you need to get to? Okay, actually, can we send you a bit further away? Yes, we can. So let's hold the biggest possible arc away from these guys to not bother them at all. Complete. I don't know if you guys realize how freaking insane this is. Okay, Mizar is ours. So that means you can go where? Malona? No. That's a bit too tough on us right now. You could go here. Nah, here. Still Australis. Saudi is still too heavy. We got the 4 fleet here. But they don't really have what it takes to punch through here. Oh my god, nobody has, I think. We could, however, get to Maxia Zeta. So I'm gonna send you guys to repair. Then you're just gonna go there. And you will... Well, this is... Yeah, this is doable. So how's the Einstein doing? There's a habitable planet there. Okay, so once you're there, you're gonna go this way. We got some coins. New Eden finished the high rise. Good. Did we finish any of the archaeologies? Because I didn't see them yet. No, not here. Not anywhere else, I think. Oh, we finished the deep space drydock. I'm interested in seeing what that one does. Oh, mineral storage capacity would be pretty good, and a mineral silo increases the storage by further 2,000, and resource silo. Mineral and energy. I like this, so let's get it. And I want to see, is this like an upgrade for Starbases? Because it says a deep space dry dock. But what does it do? Where can we build the deep space dry dock? Can we build it somewhere on the planet? I don't think so. Or can the construction ships build them? That's a question. Where do we have a slacking construction ship? Research station, mining station, starbase, observation post, megastructure. Well, that's not helping really. Defense platforms 0. Shield generators, fusion reactors, type 20. Traffic command. What the hell does that one do? Can we see it here? Because I am honestly confused now. Deep space dry dock. Facilities that repair and refit ship within our stations. The need for more facilities to repair and refit ships is becoming more prevalent. It did not help anything here, so what the hell is it? Naval depot. Oh wait, maybe we need to check the Starbase? Trade depot. No, I'm literally confused. I don't know. Once I discover that one, I'll let you guys know. And it looks like the Einstein will be able to get through there. Oh, come on. Yeah, the Einstein is doing good. I want you to go to Cestius. You should be funky. You should be okay. Okay, we got a new project, Gigantic Skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Mizar 4a has been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Mizar 4a could have supported life on that scale. They have ruled it out? Yeah, they have ruled it out that Mizar 4a could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science officer Fikio Bulabaku has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. And we also finished research of the escape pods. Now we could build a power hub. Oh, that's not a bad one. Gravitic sensor array. Gravitational changes in space. Probably negates a cloaking and transport hub. The sun is the fastest technology, so let's get it out of the table. And I'm happy to report that Cestus now has USS Einstein in it, so we can go and gather these 2 last remaining animals. I'm so happy about that. Also, Earth has finished the archaeology, so it now produces 2, what's it called, prosperity? 2 prosperity, yes, 2 prosperity, and gives habitability plus 2%, happiness plus 2%, and population growth speed plus 10%, so it's better. I also issued a couple of extra projects here and there, so people start moving a bit. Not really sure how well it's gonna go, but yeah, generally speaking, it's fine. The archaeology seems like it's worth having everywhere. And Admiral gains trait. Hence, Navek has now the scout trait. Okay, where are the leaders? Here. No, let's... Music commanding the first feed. I don't know how to click on that. So that's a bit weird to say, but let's check the first fleet like this. Did I scroll past it already? I did. Okay, gale speed and sublight speed 25%. Oh, that is useful. These ships will repair soon, and then we can maybe reinforce it. Yeah, they lost a lot of patrol frigates, so I might want to do that eventually. So, everything is going well for us right now. We get an extra Starbase capacity from all the systems that we have. I'm considering building it in Zycon, which seems like a good hub to have. So let's build it here immediately. And you can build the research stations here. I'm gonna finish this and that and then move to here to get us a bit more production. Coalition Association ended. Now that are we trying to get the Trill? I'm not entirely sure now. Oh, and you can see that we have 2 colonist ships going. The Endurance are gonna get the Mu Cassiopeia, and we have a colonist ship here going to Alot, where we are going to colonize this Alot 2. A very good planet for the Vulcans. Now, I haven't finished going through all the Ascension perks, so I don't know what we're gonna get yet, but we're getting awfully close. And I'm happy to say that we're getting awfully close. We captured the Tassargoid. That's hard to say, Tassargoid. The Tassargoid is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of Gorath at night, paralyzing its prey with electric shocks before sucking their brains out with its tube-like mouth. Unfortunately, 3 of the crew members from the USS Einstein were lost to these creatures before a specimen could be secured. The Museum of Exobiology on Earth will rename one of its wings after these brave officers to honor their sacrifice. Jesus. But that means this one is the last place where we will finish our long-standing special project. We're gonna get the Insidious Sneran. I kinda like that. Insidious Sneran. Other than that, things are progressing smoothly. Researching. We got 1 technology. I believe it was the physics one. Yes, we got the transport hub. However, I don't think we're gonna need that one. Energy storage capacity is another thing that we're gonna enjoy because we have hit that level a couple of times. Same with minerals. So I'm happy that we will be able to do more. As we have the nearly max naval capacity, I'm a bit worried at how we're gonna expand. The first fleet has finished its repairs in the 61 Cygni system. I was wondering if I could send them to the Maxia Zeta, but I think it might be better to send them back to Chaldek, where I believe they have their home base. Yes, Starbase 20. So let's actually send them here. And is this a shipyard? It is. So we could reinforce the first
complete.
fleet by the one lost patrol frigate. The destroyer would be too much, right? Yeah, it's 10. So let's put the patrol frigate here for them. And once the Zycon Starbase will be finished, we're going to go crazy on the naval depots. Though they only increased by 5, so it's not going to be a big difference. Speaking of this, we do have a number of defensive bases here with no defensive sat. Oh, here it is! Drydock! Okay, so design was automatically generated but will not update. Shields. So what does this one do? Power, upkeep, 276. Okay, that's a lot of hull points, but what does that do? The drydock. Can we see it in the ship designer? Yeah, we can. So there's a shield generator, heavy armor plating, and another shield generator. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but we might build it on Earth and see what it's like. Do we have a... Oh, it looks like we already do have a dry dock there. Or we don't. So let's get a dry dock and then the light satellite defensive platform reach. Oh, we do have a defensive satellite here. Okay. But I was thinking that it might not be a bad idea to get a couple of these outside. Yeah, we can have only one defensive platforms. So for Earth, instead of a defensive platform, that's going to be a dry dock, whatever it is. I wonder, we'll see. And we get the Vidian Solidarity, Sodality. Okay, Vidian Sodality expansionism. The Vidian Sodality have looked with envy on their galactic neighbors' growth in territory and prestige. Many factions on Vidia have pushed the government to commit to exploration and expansion into the galaxy and reject the isolationism of the past. How are our factions doing while we're at it? We do have a couple of them. The most happy is the Daystrom Institute of Technology, Traditions of Discovery, and Alternate Tech. The least happy is the Starfleet Veterans Association, which wants aggressive diplomacy, conquest strong alone, allowing the United Federations of Planets to be exploited by alien interests by joining a coalition that displeases the Starfleet Veterans Society. Foreign Federation of Planets, allowing the United Federation of Planets to be exploited by alien interests by creating the Federation displeases them. Okay. And failing to allow for offensive warfare. Okay.
Complete.
How could we make you... Which is the biggest? Oh, Liberation Watch. Traditional diplomacy. Adopting any traditions emphasizing diplomacy will please them. Free education. They don't like to pay for their education. Making education free for all will please them. And universal healthcare, don't we have those?
Initiating communications.
I thought we already checked and we had all that. Where is education policy? Accelerated studies. Oh, we would need to make it free higher education. Free higher education. Every school and university will produce an additional 1 prosperity. So we would... Oh, that would hurt us quite a lot, actually. So we need to switch to free higher education and university hospitals. Free medical access. Actually, I'm thinking edicts first contact day, happiness plus 10%. I'm thinking I might want to switch this to the free medical access for university hospitals. I'll think about it.
Rule of acquisition number 34.
I'm not interested in your trade deal. You have finished a survey here, so let's claim the system. And I don't actually know if I want to expand this way, but let's expand that way. Chowdic Starbase has finished its construction. So that means... Wait, what? Oh, it finished the frigate. Okay. And we got elections going on. Okay, I won't really bother with that. One thing that's bothering me really is the lack of leaders that we had. Our general has died, so no one's commanding our armies, but I'd really like to have more leaders than we do. I wish there were more things that I could do with that. But I can't. We're stuck with 12.